Oh, we're recording. Hi, everybody. We have a team meeting. It's on a Wednesday night. Thank you for joining. I know it's a really big deal. Well, I don't know. For me, it just feels like brushing my teeth. I need to connect with my team. I love it. It fuels my heart. It's great going live on Gigi Diamonds, but I think that just even experiencing again, earlier this week with Alicia on the welcome call, even seeing faces, I'm like, this is what makes our team so precious is we have community and we love one another's faces and other people need to be able to see in too. Okay. By the way, if you did not know, I am a very emotional person. And by the grace of God, he brought in a lot of discipline into my life. In college, actually, with a planner, my friend Melissa Jill Hester. Wendy Pence knows who she is because we are all friends at Azusa Pacific University. And she was like, girl, where's your planner? I'm like, I don't have one. She was like, get a planner. So I walked to Rite Aid, bought a cheap planner, and that thing saved my life. And she was like, you just need some basics. When to wake up in the morning, write down all your stuff, get all your stuff done before you play. That's it. And do you know, at 18, that changed my whole world because I'm a free spirit. Ask my hubby. So if I can do this, you can do it. Okay, Wendy's here and she's going to share tonight with us. Okay, we're going to talk about Me+3 and how powerful that is for your business, for your family's financial future, for the people you're bringing on, for the stability of your business, we want long-term, right? We don't want to bring on a ton of people just like la 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 and then have them drop off, have no results, not share with anybody, and boom. That's a lot of time we've invested in people and then bye-bye. Okay, now people come back. Thank you, Lord. And I still have white lines in my back office. However, let's go forward confidently with the right steps to build something wonderful. So, but here's the deal. Convention is coming. And actually, the people here are probably going to be at convention. Ray's going to be on her family vacation, but I know growing a stable legacy business is important for her too. You guys, this year, for whatever reason, I'm so thankful for this. Our leadership at corporate decided to make convention contests be something that's going to actually help grow stable long-term businesses. They are blessing us with credits to earn really special prizes at convention by going silver every month ourselves, which that is kicking my butt right now. I am working hard to do that, okay? Yep, it's hard, okay? Right? And getting people that we bring on to silver. That kicks my butt too, you guys. But hey, I want to be here to break that down because when we think about all these things that I'm going to share tonight, you're going to be like, whoa, that's a lot of credits. Whoa, can I do that? I don't know if I can do that. I'm thinking the same thing, but what it starts with is me getting a couple people every month, okay? Doing my basic IPAs. And it goes back to me getting everyone that comes on with me, maybe doing a Facebook party, adding one accountability partner. Once you get somebody to even share with one person, when you go to them, I've done this numerous times, and you say, did you know if you add two more just like that, it's going to mean this financially for you? They're like, oh my goodness. And then they do it again. Okay, so let's bring things down. Wendy, you know how convention is a blessing and the prizes at convention are a blessing. Why is this so fun? Tell us.
Okay, so one of the things I wanted to say, and Bridget, you know this time last year, what was my attitude about convention? I was like, take it or leave it, whatevs. What an incredible mistake. And by the grace of God, I got to convention last year. And literally, I think one of the things that I just want to emphasize to anyone watching right now or later is that if you've never been to Hawaii, you really can't, if you've been to Hawaii and you want to explain to somebody else who's been to, like how it is to go to Hawaii, you can't really explain it. But you cannot explain how like amazing, all those things, right? You just can't capture it. Convention is so like that. It is so unique and so life-giving and so 1,000 other things to your business and to you as a person and to your team. Literally, it is the one thing I always say to my husband, like, I have to be at convention. There's no okay, if I miss everything else, whatever, but I have to be at convention. And last year, Bridget, I was so close to the $500 price. So close. And I'm like, no, that would have made it would have been such a blessing to have that. Like, it would be like my plane ticket plus more, like it just, So yeah, I just want to say, like, I'm going after that $700 prize, which is really $850 altogether. But I mean, if you include like $150 cash, you get you first, and then the other things are dinner.
Yes.
But I'm just kind of excited, so I'm kind of not sure exactly what you want to share, but I really am excited about convention.
Oh yeah. See, that's why I wanted her to share. You guys know why, because you're like, okay, I need to go. Sign me up, right? Because my passion is so contagious. Well, you guys, I need to tell you, I am so proud of this team. We really are a problem-solving community, and, everybody has a bad day every once in a while, but our team really does plan our aims to stay so positive and figure things out together. And so this is something that we're going to be out together as well. All of this fun stuff. So I just want to make sure. Oh, there's Mary Perry. So fabulous. So I had this aha moment at the end of Super Saturday, and it was mulling around in my brain, and it was convention credits, I will say. And I'm not a person who's really motivated by prizes. I don't know why, but when convention comes around and they talk about things like winner's dinner and sitting with your team and getting dressed up, I'm like, ooh, gosh, that puts a little extra fire under my buns, and the cash, I mean, it just does. That's a blessing to our family. So there's always a theme at convention, and, there's always something the contest is focused on every year. And even if you are watching and you are not going to convention, it's really important that you listen, and it's because of this. Exactly what I said at the beginning, that corporate has made this contest to help you do the things that you need to do to be a jewel in this company. I mean, I'm serious. Going silver every month and trying to get a person silver every month, or 2 or 3 would be awesome, but just focus on that, okay? So this is the way to earn the whole contest. And I don't even know if you've looked at points at the contest. My first year, I didn't even look at the points. I just worked my booty off, and, I got past winner's dinner, and that was a big deal for me in 2016. They've changed things. It's a little bit harder to earn winner's dinner now. Even me right now, I'm like, ooh, oh boy, I better get to work and start going silver and building some silvers myself. So if you're thinking, oh my goodness, and I know you might be, because if I'm thinking it, you might be thinking it. You might be thinking, Bridget, I haven't gone silver in so long, and I haven't helped anyone go silver in so long, or I've never helped anybody go silver. Well, then guess what? If you are thinking that, but you care about that and you want to change that, then you are doing a great job. At least you are in a position where you're trying. It's tough. It takes grit, but basically, corporate just handed us some really cool things in the sharing system to help us do that. They want to help people share more quickly, share off the bat, make things more duplicatable. So, again, the theme of this contest is silvers. The theme of your job in Plexus is silvers, aka duplication. Okay, so I made a little chart for our visual learners here. Maybe I'm the only one. I don't know. I can't even see myself right now. But I kind of messed it up because this is not me. I am me with the cuckoo hair. This is my level 1. Oh, she's crazy, but she's amazing. So for convention, you get 20, I should have put 20 credits. 20 points goes to you towards convention credits when you add your level 1. This is my level 1. Isn't she great? And she said yes to me when I said, hey, would you mind, can I get referrals from you? Would you be okay with me throwing you a little info party on Facebook? I would love to give you a hostess gift for doing that, or maybe it's my next door neighbor. And I'm like, I would love to come over to your house and just quickly share my story and we can taste pink and drink together. And she added 3 people. And look, so I got 20 points for my level 1 and I got 15 points for each of her 3 people. Okay, what does that equal? That equals a lot. But then because my level 1 went silver, I get another 75 points on top of each one of these points. And altogether I get 140 points for my level 1 going silver. It's pretty crazy. And not only is it amazing for convention contests and winning all this cash and all this jazz, but you're opening the door to other people's networks. If you are here to help people and change thousands of lives for the kingdom and their health and people's finances, that's the way to do it. We open up other people's networks. We go knock, 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 there's another door. Lord, help me to know how to get in there and to open that door. It might be one person. One of these people might be one of your diamonds who's like, I've been praying for this. Or it might be your level, 1, 2, it might be your level 3 that's like, yes, and runs. Every person that you bring on is so precious and important. Sometimes you have to move on and go to the next person. Sometimes this person isn't ready yet. But let's say your goal is to get to winner's dinner. It's 1,300 credits to get there. I know. But just picture yourself dressed up and you walk into this room and there's live music and you see your team and you're hugging and you're like, let's take a quick picture. And you sit and you eat, and then you wait a really long time to get your food because Colleen remembers the waitress kept forgetting my food or wouldn't feed me. I don't know. Colleen, do you remember that? How we were like, oh, why wouldn't you bring my food? But it really was a wonderful night, I promise. There's dancing. You take pictures. You let your network know too that you're enjoying, that your company is blessing you for changing lives. Okay. So 1,300 credits. Let's just say you're like, I really want to do that. It's January. I'm going to try to do that. That would take 325 points per month to earn winner's dinner, to achieve winner's dinner. So right now you might be saying to yourself, oh my goodness, I need to enroll 10 people and go totally crazy and just go enroll my eyeballs out. But you guys, not so. You would be, and I'm just letting you know, this is so awesome about our company because this is going to bless your business long-term too. It's not just about the contest. Please hear me. You'd be much more generously rewarded for convention and long-term for enrolling 3 people and getting 3 people to silver. You're getting more points for duplicating. You're going to build a stronger legacy business for just duplicating. Plexus rewards us for duplicating, for opening up more networks, right? So in convention contests, in our own personal businesses with rank ups, it's just, this makes more sense. We are making a stable residual income and helping way more people. Okay, so this is simple and easy. We have to go back to the Plexus sharing system. Okay, it's share, it's send a video, and then when they say yes to the video, make sure to invite. This invite step is really huge, and I feel like nobody's talking about it right now, so we're going to be focusing on that soon, inviting them to GG Info, inviting them to our Thursday 30 tomorrow in GG Info, which I'm going to post about tonight, where we're just going to have testimonials for 30 minutes in a little Zoom, just our stories. This invite thing is also putting them into a 3-way or a 4-way. For some people who have just been brought on by a new person, they're going to need to be in a 4-way, you guys. But basically, anyone can do this. You don't have to have a testimony. I'm talking to all of our newbies out there. You don't have to even have an understanding of the ingredients. You need triplex videos. You need to be very well connected to a strong sponsor. Sometimes that might be the person above your sponsor because they're still learning, you guys. But we need to learn how to copy and paste links and to teach our people to do that. We've got to be good at sending video links, sending a testimony and other videos, inviting to GG Info, and putting people into three-way with sponsor. How simple is that? Is that simple? Can we all do that? We can all do that. We have to simplify this, right? Okay, so stories sell. All of the resources are there for you in the virtual office and in GG Diamonds. When you add 3 people, and when our newbies add 3 people, they need to know that by the next week, on the next paycheck, they're going to have $75 or $100 in hand to pay for their whole startup cost. So, you know, dripping the quote unquote business, although we don't even need to say that word, dripping this program that Plexus has given us, especially this month, and in the form of silver on our people early on is so important. I mean, right when you start sharing the products, start sharing the business in your sweet way of how we can get your products totally covered. You can have $100 in hand by next week. I mean, that's how we have to share. Be encouraged. This generation loves videos. Again, 3 ways with sponsors. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but we have to get into our heads. Connection is going to be the very biggest thing for all of us going forward. Connecting with other people in our tribe, connecting them to the larger team. And just so you know too, I'm just starting to practice the system, and I'm all about, you know, practice makes progress. Practice makes progress, right? We will get better at this new system and sharing these videos and connecting with people by doing the system. So that is why we have this IPA challenge going on right now through, I think we made it through Saturday, but I might even push it into the Sunday zone if anybody wants to keep messaging then. Gosh, I feel like I don't even know. I don't know if I want to go into all these convention prizes, you guys. I feel like I've been talking so much already, but you know what? I think I'm going to. If you need to go, you can go, but I think it's really important to have a vision forward and know what's possible. And, you know, we're reading this book, The Magic of Thinking Big. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be the one to put a cap on you. Because when you put a cap on yourself, guess what? Everyone under you, I'm talking about my parents who are signed up under me, my level ones, they're going to have a really hard time busting through my cap. Colleen and I were talking about this. I was in Idaho and she was on my heart, and I was eating a salad at this restaurant alone, which was actually fantastic. It was like me and the Lord. I was like, me and my introverted, you know, ambivert or whatever I am. I don't know. Self. But I was like, Colleen, let's talk about this. When we put a lid on ourselves, if you're going to put on a lid on yourself, then make sure first you think about all those precious people under you that you believe in and that you know could do this. And that might make you go, you know what, I'm going to lift my own lid just for them. You know, if you're not going to do it for yourself, do it for them. Wendy's like, yeah, baby. Oh, and guess what? Wendy's my level 1. And this person, I think she's on this side to you guys. This side? I need to know. She is, to me, she's over here. See, that is, that's gonna, but that fueled me knowing that she needed to fly. And I believed in her even more than myself. Sometimes we do that, right? We're like, oh, she'll probably make it. Yep, she will. She can do it. I don't know about me. So we lift our lid. Okay, I'm going to mention these things. So I'm going to put this out here right now. So what I want you to do is tonight or tomorrow or with your sponsor, I'm just going to say tonight, why not? Write down 7 or 8 things that you can do every month to acquire the points and grow your business the way you really want to in your heart of hearts. Okay? I want you to look at the prizes too, you guys, and decide. There's cash. There's a voucher to the convention store, which is, I know that could sound like the convention store. Oh, what's there? Like trinkets and pens. Yes, but there's like wonderful hats and swag and shirts and sweatshirts and water bottles. It's really, really fun. There's a VIP experience at convention that you can earn, and it's usually like a present of some sort, and then a fabulous reception, which is really great because you don't have to like go out to eat that night, and you just go in and eat these like yummy goodies and talk with diamonds, and you're making friends with your team. 800 credits is $150 in cash prizes. Winner's dinner is 1,300 credits. We talked about that. 2,100 credits is $700 cash. Pretty stinking cool. Black Tie Gala is $2,650 in credits. I earned that last year, you guys, but this year they've made it like, whoa, a step above to be able to earn. And they've made it less about my team and you guys than it is just about me. Just me going silver and making silver. So this kind of levels the playing field. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, we're going to have silvers and golds and senior golds and rubies and senior rubies and all sorts of people at the Black Tie Gala this year. And some diamonds might not be there, right? There's a $2,000 cash check that you can get on stage in front of like 14,000 people, and you carry it home. And when you're walking through the airport, people are like, what is that? You know, what is that for? And I'll bet Michelle Snyder's like, oh, that would be really fun. Right? I can see her being like, I mean, we all would be, give me a break, but I saw a little sparkle in her eye. What else? And the grand prize is 4,300 credits, and that's for $5,000 cash, or you can turn that into a vacation voucher, a jewelry voucher. There's an Apple voucher for like computers and stuff like that for your family, a $5,000 high-end home decor. Anyways, you guys, those are the options. And you might look at that $4,300 credit, and just like I did, and maybe you're not like me. I pray that you're not. I'm going to lift my lid so you're not thinking like that. But my first thought was like, okay, well, there's no way I can do that, right? But what you are missing in your head, if you're thinking that way, is that actually you and me, we can actually win the contest with silvers. That's how they made this contest, which we should just be focused on anyway. And I loved when I asked Michelle Snyder her goals. She was like, actually, I'm just going to work as I always work and work hard, and then I'm going to see where I get. You know what I mean? And that's amazing, because if you're focused on going silver and helping other people share, you will get there. Okay, you have the potential to skyrocket your points doing the things that you were already doing, going silver every month and helping everyone in our downline to go silver. Again, there has to be a first time for everything. There has to be a second time for everything, right? We start from scratch. Start small. We got to back it up. That's my personality. I get really overwhelmed with really big visions and statements. In fact, I'm the type, I put blinders on, and I tend to not look at big goals because they scare me and they can kind of paralyze me. That's just my personality. And so I've had to learn how to be like, all right, okay, what do I need to do first? I need to get some level ones. Okay, how do I get level ones? What am I going to do differently this month? You know, I need to get those people to understand the value of one accountability partner. You know, being ready to ask your upline to ask your level one, who you're in a three-way with, to see if they would give you a shout out on Facebook publicly. This is how it starts. And then people ask and wonder what Plexus is, and then they sign up, okay? So asking your wholesale people if you have their permission to share their Plexus testimony on your wall. I think that's a really great idea, you guys. And tagging them. If they say yes, guess what? Their friends are going to see that. That could start their health journey, something that they wouldn't normally share. By the way, that new Emerald who went Emerald in 6 months, what's her name? Melissa. She does that with most of her people. She says, do I have your permission to just share a quick blurb? I really want to encourage my people. And she tags her level 1 in a testimonial on her own wall. And then that person starts getting questions about their testimony, and they're like, uh-oh. And she's like, ha-ha, gotcha, let's get you silver. Because the moms and the sisters and the neighbors are like, what are you talking about? So let's start small. There's no needing to learn how to do this. We have our IPAs. We're expanding our networks. So tonight, I just want you to say, what in my heart of hearts, what do I really want to work for? I'm having to do the same thing. Write out those 7 to 8 things that you want to do. Maybe it's you've decided to do at least 2 speaking fees for level 1s, either online or in person. Maybe you're going to aim for 1 coffee date a week to connect with friends. Maybe you're going to decide to message 10 people a day and just connect with them, write them down in your book, and then start slowly but surely sending out those videos to those people. You could get, just remember, you could get a level 2 that is your diamond that's been waiting and praying for this. Okay, I think I'm going to stop.
I want to say one more thing really fast. Can I take a minute and a half?
Take as much time as you would like.
I just want to say, I'm thinking a couple things. How incredibly inspiring convention is. And all the stories and all the people who get up on stage and tell their stories, you're literally sitting in your seats crying, and you're getting filled up for the year to come. It is so amazing. And you hear from me, I'm a believer. I love God. I could not tell you, all the time, we were all just crying because so many times God is getting glory. It was like astounding. So there's that piece. And how much fun we have. Like, we are dancing. We are like laughing. It is such a crack up. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Okay, so that's kind of like, big thing. The small piece in your room. And we talk about this all the time, me and my team. We're like, last year at convention, girl, like Mindy and I talk about this all the time, how we bonded in a way that we had never bonded before. So, and that's like carried us through the year, and all the personal in and out of plexus. Everything, you can't get that. It's just so precious. So I just really can't say enough, like how I repented from last year of my attitude, and how literally I'll never, ever again be like, I just mentioned, like, it's just so precious, you guys. So just have to spread that love and let people know.
Amen.
Yeah, did a good job. I'm excited about. I'm like, I may have set a little bit too low of a bar. I need to think about this again.
Well, there's something powerful too when your network sees you go and actually invest in your own business too. And I hadn't thought of that my first convention. But what happened is I sat in the stands at convention in the nosebleeds by myself. And during convention, I ended up signing up 7 people. And I had just lives going. I was like, look, you guys. I'm like, what am I doing? I hate selfies. What am I even doing right now? I'm like, but they liked it, and they saw that I was getting trained in real training. They saw that I was investing in my business, that it was for real. So yeah, there is something powerful about that side too. So be pondering that. People want community and culture so, so badly in this world. To be able to work with people you love, that you're built up in personal and financial side of things, and you're like helping a ton of people, give me a break. I can't even believe what we have. So thank you for joining us tonight, friends. Are there any questions? I don't know, about Silvers or convention or life, or anybody going through a tough time that needs prayer? Or Lori Berry. Yes, ma'am. Need to unmute you.
Do you have to have a certain amount of points to be able to just go to convention?
0 points.
Okay.
And you go to all the trainings, and you go to all the same meetings. And you go to all the same, lunches and dinners with your team. I remember sharing meals, during dinner with Corey. And so it was like $5 each. And we just talked. And that's when they told me, they're like, just so you know, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to go Emerald. Corey's going to go Emerald. And then you're going to go Emerald. And I was just a senior gold going, okay, I guess I'll believe you. And I'm going to say the same thing to each one of you. That's what's going to happen. Wendy's going to go Emeralds. Okay, that's going to just happen. That's what happens. We have a lot of people going to go Ruby and Senior Gold and Gold. By the way, any rank up that happens before convention too, there's a lot of points that comes with that. So even just pondering, okay, I'd love to rank up before convention. I just want to rank up. Just one. I'm just going to do it. And the training gets better with every rank. And you're going to be together in these trainings. And it's all so fabulous. It really is. But let's remember, yes, convention, yay. But your businesses mean so much to me. And the stability and the legacy of your businesses. Kristen Abart, I haven't heard from her. Who knows how many weeks. But she just messaged me, busy lady, I'm her level. We decided again, we're still struggling to know what level I am because there's people that are getting paid but don't work the business in between us. It's so interesting. I think I'm her level 8. So I'm not even in her back office. She has to ask other people anyway. But she's like, oh my goodness, what is happening with your team? The fall and winter were so amazing. You guys have really low attrition and compared to the rest of the company right now, And she was just saying, she goes, all I hear from so many people is that your culture is strong. It really shows. The other emeralds that are in your, we have emeralds floating on in our GG Diamonds page because we share each other's pages to learn from each other. And you'll see stuff I'm copying and pasting from them. They're taking from me. But they're like, oh my goodness, how do you build that? And I'm like, can you really see it at GG Diamonds? Because I feel like it's all in threads. And they're like, no. How? And I'm like, I know, we love each other. We love each other. We've decided to walk this road together and support each other all the way through the highs, lows. So you're being a wonderful example. I'm so thankful to do this with you. Couldn't do it without you. And I can't wait to see you in June. And we'll cry and miss the rest of you. But it doesn't mean you're going to be growing your businesses alongside of us. And we will be cheering for you as well. Okay, have a great night, friends. Is that Alicia? It is Alicia. I'm like, who is the... That's usually her babies, the ones with the babies. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.